For the first time since claiming the NCAA West Regional Championship in Los Angeles, California, the Alabama Crimson Tide is back in Coleman Coliseum. Alabama, the preseason #2 team in the nation and fresh off of a Final Four berth, has many new faces, but even higher expectations. Joe Lindsay, Bharat Ramanan, and our lead official, Chuck McCoy. Your three-man crew working tonight's game. Asheville wearing black, Bama the home white, and we're underway as the tap is controlled in the backcourt to our left by Marsh. The point guard will dribble left of the circle. Picked up on the switch by Reed. Dribbles right, gets into the paint, gets to the rim, and meet Clifford Amore. First block of the year for the Big Red Dog. And here's Bama the other way. Sears looking onto the left wing, gives it off to Stevenson, driving the lane, stops. Leaner up and good, and Alabama has the 2-0 advantage. Reed looking to inbound it, beats the count, getting it to Filon. The freshman from Mobile has it on the wing, looks on the give and go, nice feed, and Clifford lays it in. Amore gets the bucket, 4-0 Alabama. Here's Marsh driving the other way, cut off by Filon. He'll still defend him. He'll block his shot. Rebound claimed to Amore in the paint. Lost the handle, though, and the rebound is going to be taken the other way by Solomon. Has it stripped by Filon. Ahead to Reed, and Darian will get his first points in a Bama uniform with a flush. Marsh off of the screen, left alone. Lefty three, up, no good. Rebound claimed by Reed. Darian will bring it himself into the front court. Leaves it for the trailer Sears. Dribbles to his right. Off of the screen, spots up three. And Mark Sears is indeed back, and Alabama with a 9-0 lead. The bank first, three-pointer, the first of the season for Mark Sears. I'm going to go out on a limb. More will follow. Marsh working into the arc, now goes baseline. Got cut off by Stevenson. Circles away from trouble, backs it out with 9 on the shot clock. Solomon, a deep three, knocks it home. To the right side, Banks for the basketball, giving it up top of the arc to Sage Tolentino, who's seeing his first action as well. Fall-away jumper off the mark, no good, but the putback slam is there from Solomon for the Crimson Tide as Latrell will inbound it for the baseline to the right of the Bama bucket, gets it in to Holloway. Aiden will bring it out high, swings it over to Diabate. Mo will flip it back to Aiden, left alone for three, bottom. Man, he looks good in that uniform. Again by 7. Banks on the drive for Asheville, gets into the paint, tough shot, got it to go. Banks with his bucket as Bama runs the other way. Reitzel on the wing, stops, pops, drops. His first three of the season. Check that, they're going to say it was a 2 by the Dogs. Banks gives it off left of the circle to Solomon. Solomon back with it, driving to his right, stopping at the free throw line. Look now at the elbow, will hand it off, and a shot clock violation. Great job, Alabama. The Crimson Tide gives it up top of the arc. Diabate now to Sears. Mark hesitates, goes down the lane. Tough contested shot off the glass and in for 2. 5, Bama up 16-7. Tolentino trying to back his way down against Nelson, gets into the paint. Pushed off the block, gives it off, batted away Diabate, back to Tolentino, gives it off to a teammate inside, shot no good, rebound fought for, scramble on the deck, picked up by Sears, flips it ahead to Holloway, we got numbers, gives it off, Diabate, scoop shot no, pogo stick, able to put it back in for 2. Tolentino with it, takes a dribble to his left, hands it off. Taylor on the drive down the lane, tough layup, got it to go around Nelson. Not sure they recognize it yet. They work it left wing to Taylor. Gets into the lane, dumps it off. Tolentino flips up a shot and got it to go. 18-11, Bama leading with the ball. Nelson to the right, lays it up, wouldn't go, but got pair for the Crimson Tide. First one up, either. 13-12 remaining in the half. Free throws good by Nelson in the opening half. Bama up 22-11 over the Bulldogs of Asheville. They work it to the near wing. Aby throws it down low and a flush by Toyaz Solomon. Gant saved it right into the hands of Latrell. His deep two-pointer, no good. The rebound claimed by Sherrill, and he lays it up and in for his first 2, and Aiden Sherrill will have a chance for an and 1.
More because what he brings to this team defensively, but Aiden Sherrill is one of the most highly recruited players that Alabama's had in recent years. I mean, he was built for the Nate Oates system. His ability to shoot threes and defend at the rim. Against Darian Reed with a smart hustle play.
Reed will inbound it, gets it into Phylon. Phylon underneath, hesitates and lays it in for two. Team lead with 11:56 to go in the opening half. They throw a lob. It's off the backboard, though, and Bama gets it and runs the other way. 4-on-2, Phylon to the rack, lays it in.
He wanted to pass that.
And then he stole it on the inbounds, puts it up, got fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
What a play by Phylon.
Phylon shooting the first of two. The Baron able to. Mobile native, Mr. Basketball in the state when he was at Baker High School. We'll take it. 11:20 and moving. Time left in the half. Bama on top, 28-14. Jaron Stevenson back in the game, driving to the rack and whipping it down. You get a loose ball for Alabama as the Dogs work it inside. Spinning, feeding it near side. Marsh has it. He'll work off a screen from Solomon. The deep three is up, and it is good. Martin gives it off to Holloway. Holloway off of a screen. Takes it left side. Goes now down the lane. Gives it off to Amori. He'll pick it up. Feeds it back to Holloway. Left alone. Tries a three. Bottom. With Darian Reed defending him. Back to Marsh in the corner. Deep three. Air ball. Here comes Bama the other way. Holloway. Bounce pass. The beautiful no look to Reed, but he got fouled.
Just 7 for 20 from the field, 35%.
16 fouls on Asheville. 1 of 2 at the stripe, and then Bama throws it away. Left of the circle, Solomon trying to back his way down against Sherrill. Gives it off. Spinning Rubio. Cut off on the block. Into the hands of Solomon. Tough shot, got it to go. Boy, he's had a nice first half of play. He's got 9 of their 20. And Bama's lead's cut to 13. 33-20. Reitzel with it, giving it off to Sears. Mark picks up the dribble, top of the arc. Try to feed it off to Sherrill, but miscommunication right there, and here come the Dogs the other way.
Back-to-back turnovers for Alabama. It was a problem in the second half against Memphis in the exhibition game, but right now Alabama not doing a great job of taking care of it.
AB misses the bouncer from 15. Ball knocked around and saved by Asheville, and they will run the other way. Bama fills in defensively, challenged well by Nelson. Partial block on the layup attempt, and here comes the Tide the other way. Far side Sears. Mark splitting defenders, got tripped, goes to the deck, and he will have shots upcoming when we come back. First free throw up and good for Mark. Again, for a guy who shoots a lot in the first half of play. Clark feeds it off, top of the arc to Solomon. Solomon trying to back his way down on Sherrill, short on the jumper. Rebounded by Aiden, he will bring it himself into the front court. Wisely hands it off to Sears, and Mark will play off of a screen for the big fella. Gives it off right side to Stevenson. Jaron to Reitzel to Sears. Mark behind the back with the dribble, goes down the lane, lost it, saved it into the hands of Nelson. 3, oh, it wouldn't go. Rebounded Sherrill inside, tough shot, no, and a foul's gonna be whistled.
Mark Sears' ability to move the defense, you force a scramble situation, so hard to...
15-point lead over Asheville. Driving and having it taken away by Sherrill was Jordan Marsh. Bama runs the other way. Reitzel lays it up, got it to go by Nelson. Pivots, and now will bring it ahead himself. Grant Nelson into the front court, being defended by Gant. Nice look inside Sears.
Percent from the line. A year ago, 44%.
Comes Bama the other way. Sears into the front court. Sears going downhill, saves it to Phylon. LeBaron crossing over, going baseline. Stops, leans in, got it to go. Green.
Alabama starting to do a better job defensively. The Bulldogs just 1 for their last 9. Alabama on an 8-0 run.
Takes it to the right side of the floor. Hands it off to Stevenson. Cut off at the elbow. They're going to call a block on
for Alabama. Would be proud of.
2 of 7. Free throw up. No good. Rebounded though. Diabate. Great pass to Amori for the flush.
And Cliff Amori in the game. Nobody else is getting rebounds. Those guys get on the glass.
Phylon blocks the 3 attempt from AB in the corner. Dogs to inbound it. They do to AB. Quick catch and shoot jumper, no good. Rebounded Omori. And here comes Phylon throwing it ahead to Holloway on the far wing. Aiden gives it off to Omori. Back now to Phylon to Omori for the flush. 6 on the shot clock. Drives inside the arc. Stops. Back to Tolentino at 3. At 2. It's knocked out of bounds at 1.2. Not off in time. Now they have awareness that they do at least have to rush. They'll throw a lob. They get it inside and off the glass, and laying it in for 2 is Gant. Break. Sears works it over to Diabate. Mo drives and dishes to Reed in the corner. Steps through. Got bumped off the glass. The shot wouldn't go, but he will go to the line.
But back at the line for 2.
First free throw up and good. Overall recruit by ESPN. Hits both freebies, and the Tide pushes the lead back up to 25. 48-24. 2 minutes and ticking. Time left here in the first half. Dogs work it to the near side. Hand it off to AB. AB to Torrentino. Gives it back to Banks. Dribbles to his left. 7 on the shot clock again. Banks working against Sears. Being hounded. Throws it right side. Solomon, a wild shot. Oh, and a late whistle is going to be blown on Mohamed Diabate. Joe Lindsay getting an earful from Nate Oates. I think it was the timing as much as anything. The ball had hit the glass, and Bama had the rebound by the time Joe blew the whistle. Off now to Tolentino. Ball knocked away, stolen. Hobson tips it to Sears, throws it ahead. Tolentino, though, came out of nowhere. Here comes Banks driving in, loses it on the way up, tipped by Nelson. Loose ball picked up by Solomon. Now a 3 is up and good by 13 to play, 8 to shoot here in the half. Sears with the basketball out high. 4, 3, 2 on the shot clock. Gets to the rim, lays it up and in. 3 seconds to go in the half. Kent gets it into the paint, swings it over near side to Reed. Gives it off to Phylon. LeBaron on the drive, throws it down low. Omori slams it home. Off to Marsh. Marsh playing off the screen, gets into the paint. Stops, spins, needs a lot of help. Now lays it up, got it to go. Phylon thought Omori was there, and the big dog had left the yard, and so he was able to get the easy layup to go. That's Marsh with the bucket. Here's Phylon, the no-look pass, and a dunk attempt, but a
6'11" and a 7'6" wingspan.
Now, by the way, on Gant, that was his 4th already, and he'll leave the game as Clifford hits the second free throw. Cameron Taylor is checked in once more to replace Gant. Asheville with the basketball, 56-31, the Bama lead. Little floater is up, missed by Marsh. Somehow got his own miss. Hands it off inside Tolentino. Shot.
Bama was up by 20, roughly 20 at halftime, and played the second half kind of sloppy, let Memphis come back in the game. And
36. Here's Phylon with the basketball, dribbling right wing, going baseline, steps through, kicks it out to Sears. All alone, 3, and that is as close to automatic as you will find. Bank first three-pointer on 10 attempts for Alabama in the ball game, as the leaner from the left wing is up and good by our wing. Calling for a screen, gets one from Clifford. Throws it inside to him on the pick and roll. And
LeBaron Phylon through most of the second half. This time it was the
Omori, 16:05 and moving, time left. Stopping and knocking down another 15-foot jumper on the wing.
Alabama's strength of schedule is going to be probably number 1 or 2 in the country, so that would be a good problem to have, but got to remain focused here in the second half.
Reitzel gives it off to Sears. Right corner, 3, bottom.
Mark Sears leading the way, 3 for 3 from deep.
Elbow jumper up and good. 2-ball game. AB now with 6 points, or 8 points actually, as in the paint, Bama feeds it. Jaron to Sears, left alone, wouldn't go. Rebounded Sherrill, got fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Good to see the freshman Aiden Sherrill getting back on the offensive glass.
Three, the tap wouldn't go for the Dogs, and Bama runs the other way. Sears on the near wing, works underneath the basket, and a late whistle.
Hold the ball on the pass. Looked like the defense, AB was able to see at the line in Mark Sears.
Hit the first, hits the second. In Diabate, the 5 on the 4 for Alabama. Marsh stops on the left baseline, kicks it out to Thompson, trying to back his way into the paint. May have gotten away with a walk. Didn't matter. It got swatted away by Stevenson. Bama coming the other way. Holloway stops, working off of a screen. Gets downhill to the rim, lays it up and in off the glass. Advantage of the night. Marsh with it between the circles. The lefty with a right-handed dribble, gives it off to Tolentino, hands it back to the cutter Taylor, gets into the lane, throws up a wild shot that somehow went in. A little flip before he walked. Now Holloway on the other end, almost banked in a three of his own.
Big game in the first exhibition game. Oh, and had his ups and downs. Fast up tempo, had the green light. And you can tell Alabama, I think, the best backcourt in college basketball.
All 3 free throws good by Holloway. He's got 11 for the night in his Bama debut. As inside, Tolentino had his shot blocked by Sherrill. A missed by Banks of Asheville, and here comes Bama the other way. Reitzel on the drive down the lane. Little teardrop is up and good. He's in the corner to Stevenson. Jaron getting into the lane, stops, looks, steps through, little jump. Oh, got it to go. Saved by Taylor to Tolentino, and now to Banks, top of the arc. A deep three, that one rattles in. Bama's lead is cut to 78-47. Holloway working to the elbow, now into the paint. Fires it into the corner, around the horn. Bama works it. Mo Diabate for three. Wide open, makes the hard work pay off. And by Philon, I bet he does something special here. LeBaron stops, crosses over. Lost it, fed it off somehow to Diabate. Oh, will bring it front court. Finds Nelson on the far wing. Grant trying to break down to the defender, goes baseline, spins towards the paint, feeds it off, and that is a flush from Clifford Omori. Boy, it's fun seeing those two play together, isn't it? The other way, Mark Sears brings it ahead with 8:34 to go, throws the lob and the flush for the Big Red Dog, and a timeout's going to be called once again by Asheville head coach Mike Morrell. Giving it off, spinning away from traffic. Into the lane, Marsh stops, spins, steps through, tough shot, beautiful move.
But Alabama gets it back.
Quick inbounds goes to Alabama, and Diabate, he missed the first attempt, but able to stay with it, got the rebound and put it back. Marsh gives it off left side, Taylor, catch and shoot three, it's a brick that deflated the basketball and it fell through. Gives it off, gets it back. Sears, hesitation move in the paint. Fires a pass somehow to Reitzel. Latrell, little teardrop, left side, got it to go. Couple of dribbles to his right, hands it off to Taylor. Taylor, wild shot, that one wouldn't go for him. Rebounded Omori, and now Sears will push it ahead. Philon throws the lob. Caught, and then putting it up and in, Diabate. Wouldn't go, again contested by Clifford. Here's Bama running. Driving is Reitzel's players on the Bama roster. Hits the first free throw, however. Joining Aiden Holloway, Aiden Sherrill, and Jaron Stevenson. Without our secret. Tolentino, nice backdoor feed of the layup, good for two. Away, cut off by Marsh, now will drive, stops, looks, gives it off to Stevenson. Plays through contact, gets into the lane, shot wouldn't go, but he's fouled. Jaron Stevenson graduated early and thankfully got out of Chapel Hill, and no good from Marsh. Rebounded by Bama. Here comes the tie the other way. Reitzel playing off of the screen, lets fly from three, bottom.
With 4.5 minutes to play.
Driving Marsh, puts up the floater in the lane, no good. Rebound snatched out of the air by Stevenson. Here comes Jaron the other way. Going down the lane, had it stripped, hit the deck. There's a reach and a foul is going to be.
3 McDonald's All-Americans on the floor right now for Alabama.
Offense there, left side, three, no good by Stevenson. Rebounded Sherrill, back to Philon, and a reset for the Crimson Tide. Philon around to Holloway, jump stop in the lane, tough shot with the left hand, no. Rebound fought for. Scramble on the deck. Holloway somehow saves it to Phylon in the lane. Look off. Left-handed layup. Good. Tide comes the other way with 90 seconds to go. Stevenson to Reed. Deep three. Bottom. Seconds to go. Phylon on the drive. Into the lane. Throws the lob in the flush for two by Reed. The good news for Asheville, Bama's emptied its bench. The bad news, that bench would start just about anywhere else in America. Ball on the deck, scramble for it, saved by Asheville. They work it around to Dubsky with 12 to play, 9 to shoot. Dubsky will put it up, he'll miss. Rebounded again by Max, 2 points, 2 boards. He's going to walk it up, run out the clock, and Alabama's going to win the opener 110 to 54 and strike up the band. The first Ramajam of the year as the Tide wins it 110 to 54 over UNC Asheville.